Well, after repeated adjournments and protests since the beginning of the winter session, both houses of parliament will reconvene today. It's day 5 of the parliament winter session, which will begin in about 45 minutes from now at 11 a.m., with members of parliament moving motions on various healthcare issues. Now, this includes the election of members to serve 3 AIIMS hospitals and Nimhans and Bengaluru as well, among others. The questions to be tabled in both houses are centered around healthcare. That's the agenda so far, including the role of Anganwadi workers and Anganwadi helpers and sickle cell anemia. But for a quick comment on how the parliament session has been so far, because end of the day, this is about the balance between flagging concerns, governance, and the broader responsibilities of elected officials in a functioning democracy. We have with us senior journalist Aditi Phadnis. Ms. Phadnis, some analysts argue that the opposition's continuous disruption of parliament is justifiable in the name of accountability. But what do you have to say about this current logjam in parliament? It's been 4 days, we've seen no business happening.
Well, I've covered parliament for nearly 30 years.
Yes.
And there has been no session which has not been marred by logjams. Even when Rajiv Gandhi had 400 plus MPs in the Lok Sabha, even then disruptions and demands for adjournment motions were placed on the floor of the House. Demanding an adjournment motion is the right of the opposition. Granting it is the privilege of the government, right, and of the speaker. Adjournment motions are strictly monitored and can only be introduced under certain conditions. In this case, adjournment motions for accountability of individuals who are not members of the House are not permissible. That is the rule, because those people against whom the adjournment motion is being brought are not there to defend themselves. That is considered unparliamentary and undemocratic. So, adjournment motion is highly unlikely to be accepted. In that situation, when will the opposition give up? What will be the conditions under which it will give up? To which adjournment motion will the government concede? Will the speaker accept demands for an adjournment motion on issues other than individuals? These are all things which have to be considered. Even after the government accepts the adjournment motion on X or Y issue, I don't anticipate that Parliament will function smoothly.
Right.
Today is as a Friday. After lunch break, there will be private members' bill both in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So the time is truncated anyway. And I don't expect too much work to be done in this week.
Ma'am, as always, thank you so much for joining us with that quick comment. Many argue that we need more rigid parliamentary procedures where accountability is not sacrificed for spectacle. But for the plan of action in Parliament today, it's day 5 of Parliament. We also have with us my colleague Vasudha Venugopal joining us with the entire agenda. Vasudha, what's the plan of action for day 5?
Well, good morning to you, Parmeshwar. Good morning to all our guests and viewers. It's day 5 of the Parliament, and let me also remind you that in the last 4 days, there's been just a lot of ruckus, except on one day where there was a joint sitting of the Parliament. And these protests by opposition members have been due to many reasons. They want discussions on the Sambhal violence, on the Manipur violence, on the allegations of bribery against the Adani Group, which the group has completely dismissed. So, very minimal governance agenda, legislative agenda has been taken up in the last few days. A few papers here and there were laid. Just 1 or 2 questions was taken up. And today could be a repeat of that. And also Congress party has its own set of very important meetings happening in its office. The Mahayuti CM suspense is still going on. There were late night meetings with Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar with Amit Shah last night. So those meetings are going to continue because it's more or less clear that the BJP is going to have its own chief minister. There's a lot of softening of allies that is happening. There's a lot of cabinet portfolio discussion deliberations that are on. The government on the aside has basically said that it has basically brought in it plans to bring in a lot of transformative bills, be it with regard to the oil fields or lading bill, or for that matter banking laws, healthcare, and even civil aviation, which are not just important for the growth and development of the country but also very important from the strategic point of view. For instance, the oil fields regulation bill that the government has proposed and wants to bring in today or in the coming days, it's made it very clear that it will change the way hydrocarbon exploration is done in India. Similarly, with regard to the merchant shipping bill, or for that matter, lading bill. These are, bills that the government sees as completely transformative to change the way, India looks at businesses, removing those penalties for those petty crimes, etc., and also doing away with outdated laws. But clearly, for that to happen, the legislative agenda has to be pushed. But today seems to be a bad day for it, because last 4 days we've not really seen any of that action taking place. Bangladesh again will be in some ways, in the looming over this whole matter, because yesterday Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister, also met the Prime Minister, and there was an answer in the Rajya Sabha also. And there are some opposition members who have also talked about this. Remember, yesterday Mamata Banerjee has also spoken about how she will, support the centre in its tough positioning against what is happening in Bangladesh, especially with the arrest and denial of bail to this Hindu monk who has been arrested. So clearly, many actions, many activities planned there, but all of that happening under the shadow of what is really going to happen in Maharashtra. We'll have to wait and see how soon the houses really get adjourned. But today there'll be very few members also, because the second half of Fridays is always reserved for private member bills. So that is going to take up some time as well. So we'll have to wait and see as to what really happens today.